Hello, this is going to be a video about the bike because Rob Shenton emailed us and said, what about the bike? Can we have a video about the bike? So this is a video about the bike and I'm going to be doing the talking and Nick's going to correct me if I get anything wrong. So this is the bike, for those of you who don't know. It's currently locked up, but only to itself because we're in pretty secure parking. And we've now done 13,500 miles. We did an oil change about 4,000 kilometres ago-ish, we think. We don't pay too much attention to the details, and we're seriously considering doing one today because we can. So we thought we might seize the date, but we have to go out and buy some synthetic oil because apparently it's available and cheap. But last night we went to the supermarket, which of course is the place to buy oil, and they didn't have enough. They had one bottle. Anyway, so what else has been happening with the bike? We have now got a Croatia sticker on the front, which has proven to be very useful at military roadblocks because they go, "Where are you from?" And we go, "Croatia." And they go, "Huh?" So then we have a conversation about Croatia and how we're not from America, which I'm sorry to say, my American friends, being American in Mexico ain't that useful. We use this front beak, shall we call it? Is this the beak? Beak of the bike to carry rope. It's all space-saving stuff we do. We have tape on the engine. We did a lot of work before we got to Mexico to make the bike look as
pikey.
I don't think that's a politically correct term, pikey, but to look as rough as possible. So this indicator has cosmetic tape, but this other indicator over here is genuinely being held together by duct tape or gaffer tape, depending on which side of the Atlantic you're from. Because Nick dropped the bike.
Yeah, I dropped the bike. And we've now got 1, 2, 3 dints in the bike.
And we've got Ubuntu stickers covering our BMW sign, which all Mexicans look at and go, "Oh, good one." But they obviously know it's BMW underneath, so I'm not sure how useful that is. But anyway, that's what we do. Then we've got some in Orange County when we stayed with Helen and everybody. We put some tape on the
crash bars.
Crash bars, and on the seat. So actually this stuff on the seat is relatively useful because every time Nick gets on and off he rubs the seat with his boot. What else? Oh yeah, we've changed the brake pads. We had a lot of fun and games with buying new brake pads because BMW Seattle gave us the wrong brake pads. So in San Francisco we had to go to BMW again, and a very, very nice young man called Josh went to a huge amount of effort to try and make sure we got the right ones, which we do, and we're carrying a spare set that we know are correct. What else do we need to say about the bike?
Should we have a look at the rider information display?
Oh yes, the rider information display unit is broken. Can you film it? Yeah, it's useless. Its brain has exploded. So what we do, we just use the odometer to count how many miles we've done, and we always fill up to the top. Oh, we put white tape on the handles because when it was very hot, well, it was white once upon a time. When it was very hot, the handles would get too hot for Nick to touch.
That was when we were around Las Vegas and it was about 47 degrees. She couldn't touch the handlebars.
What else have we done? Oh, we've got a nice sticker from the guys at the climbing place in Tuxtla. Where's that? Here. From the Grupo Escala in Tuxtla, Chiapas, who let us sleep on their floor. So there you go. If you're a climber, go check them out. What else is there? That's it. Is that everything to do with the bike?
I think so, yeah.
It seems to be fine. Touch wood.
Yeah, the bike's fine. What's happened with the food this morning?
Oh yeah, we've got ants. We're not sure how ants got in the top box because the top box is sealed. Water doesn't get in, but ants managed it. But there's ants all over our shopping. We're still able to buy granola bars, which are one of our staples. But yeah.
Tell us about the journey up yesterday.
Yes. Yesterday's journey was quite... This is going to be a really long video, therefore take ages to upload. Anyway, yesterday we drove from San Cristobal de las Casas, and the road had washed out in multiple places. There was only one
lane.
Thanks. And then we got to one place, and there was a group of locals had got a plank of wood with nails sticking out of it, and they were collecting a bounty. So they wanted, we haven't actually translated what they were protesting against, but they had a big political banner and they were handing out leaflets, but they charged us 100 pesos to pass, which I would have haggled a bit, but I didn't have any change. And the car in front of me, I know who that had Mexicans in it, handed over 100 because I could see. So I thought, well, if they have to, we probably do too.
So the options were pay the money, or get a puncture in your tyre.
I had an actual Mexican standoff in Mexico, because I was holding the 100 pesos note. So was the guy receiving it, and I refused to let go until they moved the plank of wood with the nails out of the way. So I was going to move it. So it wasn't that exciting, really. It
was quite intimidating, because we had about 20 people around us.
Lots of people, and then they started. You see, I was going to be chatty and haggle, and then, because I do most of it, Nick holds onto the bike in these situations and I talk, but there were more and more people coming from behind and I couldn't see what they were doing because you're a bit exposed on the bike.
You were very brave.
Oh, thanks.
Yes.
Oh yeah, now we're going to go over here.
So we've bumped into another biker, a guy called Andre Swiss. Andre's hanging out here for a few days. He's got one of the Adventure motorcycling classics, the 1990 Africa Twin. Today he's doing an oil change.
Hi.
Andre says hi. And yeah, he's been doing a few bits and bobs. He's been taking his windshield apart, and he's had a few problems with his electrics and that sort of thing. So he's got the latest gear in terms of oil change. He's got a nice little paper kit and plastic bags. And that's it really. Ivanka, do you have anything else to say?
No.
No?
It's getting quite warm.
Getting quite warm.
We're supposed to go and see some ruins.
Okay, lovely. Well, over now.
It's very close.
Okay.
Bye.